sorry that it's taken me so long to continuously put out footage or content. I mean, it's been weird finding time because I can't. Well, work is just intense. Among other things, I thought it would be easier, but my priorities are pretty heavy, so I will continue to try to put out content, and maybe this time I will film 3 videos or something in a row, so I have stuff just in case. So here is Adobe Audition. I didn't mean to show this, I just thought I would start talking and then I neglected to change what you were watching. So, a change of pace, I recently got a subscriber on my YouTube channel who is also into 3D, and she's actually quite a successful YouTuber herself, Softly Sharry. She suggested that I do a video on a character, and that was my goal anyway, to go next, but I hadn't thought of doing it so soon, but it's good to get the ball rolling, and I asked what she had any suggestions, because I was thinking of doing a comic book character, as they're pretty simple as far as design, and sorry, I figured that would be the way to go. I asked if she had any suggestions, and she said Tank Girl. So if you're unfamiliar with Tank Girl, she kind of is right here. She's originally from British descent as far as writing goes. She's around Australia, and actually her boyfriend is kind of like what's the term? Radioactive? No. Booga is her boyfriend. He's a kangaroo who's now sentient and kick-ass. But anyway, she drives around in a tank and is essentially a punk icon. And I really like her design. It's kind of all over the place, but it has a very specific character to it. And it lends very well to material separation. direction I'd like to go is why we're here now. We are going to get some references for her, just to help get a centralized area of images that we can pick off of. And that's kind of the first step to getting any character work done. And it can be of anything. Like, if we really like this rocket design, which is pretty cool. Where are we here? Let us save in here. Take girl reference. And if we open that up, I'm trying to figure out a way to quiet my keyboard and mouse, and it's so far the only solution is put clothes over my hands. So that's that. Okay, we have one. And I kind of like this one. If you haven't noticed, she's normally drawn pretty scantily clad. Pretty much just embraces her sexuality and doesn't really care what you've got to think. And that's okay. It lends itself to simplicity as far as there's not going to be like layers of armor that we've got to sculpt or create. So I can even grab a female base mesh to help hurry the process along. But really, we just kind of need just a wide breadth of things. And I'm being too picky right now. But you shouldn't really be too picky. For some reason, it's more about just getting the idea of who she is. Different sort of angles, different takes on her. Because although this photo and this photo are completely different, let's say this leaf she has in her helmet, which she's known for, isn't prominent here. If I wanted to make this helmet from this concept art, I can just take that idea. So yes, you don't necessarily have to stay in the same vein, but it's good. human anatomy isn't something I practice a huge ton right now, so I'll have to definitely get on that. And it'll be interesting during this whole process, really, to see where I mess up, to see where I'm strong. How has everybody been? What has everyone been up to? Oh, this is really cool. I broke 40 subs, which is awesome. Almost to 50, and then we're halfway to 100. And that's exciting. I like this. It's kind of like 50s sailor cyberpunk bionic, or they biomechanical. It's really interesting. The problem, let's talk about the pros and cons of doing Tank Girl. No idea what this is. Pros and cons. Well, pro is, I don't know if you can notice, but although she is thin, she's not normally portrayed as somebody who's extremely defined. So there won't be too much musculature definition, but obviously we'll have to hit our landmarks. Film. Pros. There's a lot of small things, these little fun things that we'll have to model. Little bear, little rocket, band-aids, these pins, goggles, stuff like that. Those are fun things, you know. I wouldn't say quick to get out of the way, but definitely fun. For myself, it'll be practice. Lots of practice that on stuff I've never tried to create. So you're going to see some raw modeling and learning. I'll probably work on this off camera too, so occasionally there will be progress updates instead of just straight working videos. Another pro is if I if I decide to make a helmet or something like this, there's much less hair to have to create. These kind of things can be very difficult in games. So maybe we will go with a hat. She's very iconic with a hat, but she's been portrayed a lot without one. Cons. I mean, if you've seen this is my grad reel from like 2013, 2014. I made this, and all year I think I mainly sculpted females. And here, Princess Kushana, she is originally she's originally portrayed as in this old anime. And then I found an artist who made a image, a 2D concept of what she would look like if she was brought up to speed. And I absolutely love this. So this was what I did for my demo reel. This is super old. But I absolutely love working around characters more. Oh, this is badass. Pros, cons. What was I on? Cons? What could be difficult? Well, a pro of having more skin showing is also a con, because then it's very easy to get these wrong. There's something called the uncanny valley, where there's things the human can see. The human knows a human. The human knows what we look like, how we act, the different mannerisms that we share. If our eyes are too close apart or one's larger than the other, we pick up on these things. And I don't want to hit images because I'm not sure what will pop up. But you can see, like this, as horrifying as that is. This is an android, or a robot. So it's lifelike. It's lifelike, but it's scary how unreal it looks. Because it's creepy. And when things dip between, actually I saw it here, cute and creepy, that's the uncanny right here. Let's get her off screen. That's enough of that. If you fail to hit the human mark, it starts to look bad. So, cosplay is great because you get to see real life reference as far as materials and how they react with light. And light is good. Understanding how something reacts with light is very important. So they did make a movie, Tank Girl, and it tanked, literally. It did not do well in theater. I doubt you'll ever see it again. Let's see. Now we're diving into the strange stuff. Our Google doesn't know what to search for, just throws anything at you. Like this, whatever this is. I don't know. This is a really cool concept. See, and then when you deuce, let's see if we can get an image. View. No, we can't. So if we copy image, we can just save this route straight. Tank. Oh crap. Oh, never mind. So that's pretty much the idea behind this. Bind reference gathering. I mean, once you go into character, then you can go like, okay, what can I break down? Something like this. This bandolier. You get, okay, this is a great image, but it's still just concept art. Now you have to look up what does it actually look like, and then model it based off that. So you can get this as a reference. So you kind of want to break it down piece by piece. So if we go back here, she drives a tank, obviously. So you could look up it's working. Tank infantry. All these different types of helmets. So like this helmet is a really good combination of this and this. That's actually not bad. Let's drop that in there. I do not want to join your mailing list, and I do not want to pay $1,200 for this helmet. I can model it in 3D and then 3D print it for free, or for like 200 bucks. This is good. I don't know why I can't open these up, but we can, like this. Make our own picture. So yeah, once you start to really break down what it is you're looking for, then like the way this light is hitting where it's scuffed, that comes in handy when you're building the different types of maps. All of this wrinkle information in the leather, it's very important. So I'll leave that there, and we will continue next time. I'll do some more reference gathering offline and start to tinker away. Maybe, obviously, you've got to finish the chess set, so I'll have a video of that up soon. And thank you for watching. If you have any questions or concerns or comments or anything, if you want to dislike the video because there's ass in it, then go ahead. But thank you for at least watching, and thank you for the suggestion, obviously. So I hope you have a good evening and have a good night.